1, 2, 3. Chin Music, episode 15 is in full effect. Hey, it is Illinois here.
Sahi Black, number 15, Kinsei.
Yeah, 15 is in full effect right now. This is Chin Music. Once again, we're recapping just concluded series between the Dodgers and the Baltimore Orioles. Dodgers were out in the East Coast. They're out in the East Coast for like a 6-game swing. They started out in Baltimore. They started out September 9th, which would be
9th or 10th? 10, 11, 12. 10th.
10th.
Yes.
That was on a Tuesday then?
That was on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was on a Tuesday. Because I remember we were watching, we were headed over to Buffalo Wild Wings. And we were watching the recap, like the highlights of what had just been happened.
What wings did you end up getting that day?
Always do Parmesan garlic. Is it Parmesan garlic?
Garlic Parmesan.
Parmesan garlic.
Garlic Parmesan.
Parmesan garlic.
Who was a Dodger that was named Garlic? Kyle Garlic, or what was his name?
I think it was Kyle Garlic.
Garlic?
With a CK.
What happened to him?
He didn't get called. He was in a September call apparently, brother, because I haven't seen him.
Anyways, garlic Parmesan garlic and
I always do like a spicy one. Jessica always gets mango habanero, so I can't get that. But we do this time around. I got jam and jalapeno, which is pretty good.
Okay.
Real quick, Parmesan garlic and a side of wing sauce. No, I always say wing sauce, wild sauce.
Wild. What's the difference?
It's a little
between
spicy.
Wild?
Spicy.
Oh, okay. Like
so
a little buffalo.
It's like a hot spicy buffalo sauce. Man, with Parmesan garlic, cracking.
All right.
Well,
Speaking of cracking,
September 10th, the Dodgers went into Baltimore. Walker Buehler was on the hill.
Hey, he looked sharp.
And yeah, Buehler looked sharp. Sometimes you kind of take it with a grain of salt because they are playing the Baltimore Orioles, one of the worst teams in Major League Baseball. But if it takes a game like that against a whack team like the Orioles to kind of reboost yourself and kind of get you going, so be it. Buehler went 7 innings, struck out 11 Orioles. So
Dang.
he was on his game.
He was dealing.
He was dealing for sure, man. He was on it for sure. The Dodgers got on the board really quick in the first inning. They scored 4 runs, brother. Started off with I think highlighted by a Corey Seager 3-run shot.
Seager's doing
in
his
the
thing.
first.
Yeah.
And that was his back-to-back game that he hit a 3-run shot. He did it on Sunday against the Giants at home, and then he followed up in Baltimore in the first inning with a 3-run shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, so right off the bat, brother, Buehler was given 4 runs to work with, and yeah, that's all he needed pretty much. Seager came back again in the 3rd inning and hit a 2-run shot. So right before the 5th inning, he already had 5 RBIs, brother. And if I'm correct, Dodgers ended up winning 7-2.
Mm-hmm.
5 of those ribbies were cashed in by my boy Corey Seager.
Seager, man.
Yeah. So that any highlight that I could think of was definitely obviously Buehler's performance and Corey Seager's offensive prowl for sure.
Well, you might have forgot about Gavin Lux. He went 3 for 4 and got a grand salami, I believe.
No,
or a
brother.
3-run shot.
No, he hit his first home run.
Was
it was not a
three-run?
grand slam,
It's not a
brother.
grand slam?
I gotta say it was probably even a solo shot.
No, there was somebody on base. There was
No,
maybe
brother.
2.
All right, real quick.
Solo?
Let me correct you on this. So
Okay.
they scored 4. Dodgers scored 4 runs in the first. That was a Corey Seager 3-run shot. 2 runs. That was a 2-run shot by Corey Seager. That was in the 3rd, and 1 run in the 5th. That was Gavin Lux solo blast.
Solo?
His first home run of his career.
Okay.
First of many.
Yeah, to add to your Seager notes, he did hit 2 home runs, and one of them was off a lefty, which is always good to see, right? Lefty-lefty matchup.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then he went the other way on his second one, so he pulled the one off
He's
the
hitting
lefty.
on all fields right now,
He's
man.
going bam, bam.
Yeah, it's a
That's
Seager
always
that
good.
we were kind of getting accustomed to seeing before he got hurt. He was just heating up, and yeah, right now he's hot right now.
And he was batting off the 6th hole, dude. So
They had him in the 6th hole.
They had him in the 6th hole, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Roberts is just
Yeah,
he's shuffling the fucking lineup like an iPod.
I don't know how many lineups he's had throughout the season, but it's been plenty for sure.
In September alone, he just shook the fucking iPod and it just just went to shuffle mode.
The Dodgers ended up with three pitchers overall.
After Buehler?
Sadler came up. I think he gave up a few runs.
Sadler, is he a lefty?
I think he's a lefty, yeah, because Orioles ended up scoring 3 runs in the 8th.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then Ferguson capped off the 9th with, I think it was a perfect 9th.
Oh.
Pretty much closed it out.
Okay.
No save situation, of course, but yeah, he ended up closing out, and that was it, brother. 7th straight NL pennant. NL West pennant.
Yeah, we were talking about the Dodgers and following them. I had no idea that was the final game. Or
that was a clincher.
I had no idea.
It was weird. It was a combination of also the Diamondbacks losing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So the numbers got reduced really quick.
It was a math thing.
But yeah, the Dodgers went into that game knowing that they could clinch with a win, and sure enough, man, Buehler, his second year in a row, brother. He did it last year against the Rockies in the game 163 where he clinched it.
Oh,
and then this year he did it again.
This year again,
he was on the mound and he clinched
looks sharp.
Yeah, man, sure. That's 2 years in a row on clinchers where he looks really sharp.
This is completely off topic, but it involves Buehler. I was looking at him pitch, and I was like, dude, why do I see Buehler rocking a Giants uniform eventually? Now I know I'm going off a tangent here, but he just looks like eventually, like in 5-6 years, is like
you're starting to sound like these procrastinators. Story just came out not too long ago. I think Ken Rosenthal talking about maybe the Dodgers should pursue Nolan Arenado. It's like, dude, chill out, bro. The guy just signed a freaking $203 million contract.
Signed.
This past offseason, and they're already talking about him moving. So.
We have the payroll, though.
Yeah, but I hate those type of rumors, man, and they spark up, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up, Ken. Like, dude, go fix your fucking bow tie, homie.
Bow tie, homie.
So that was it, man. After that, it was champagne showers. Yeah. Dodgers celebrating as they should. You know, I don't know what your stance is on that. Some people are like, oh, they shouldn't celebrate, but it's like, dude, 162 game season, like, come on, dude, like that's where I don't have a problem for a team celebrating. I actually, I don't have a team celebrating at all.
Problem with a team celebrating?
Yeah, there's some team, act like you've been there before. Man, come on, shut the fuck up, dude.
Well, okay, yeah, Dodgers 7 straight, but the reality is there's a bunch of new guys who literally never experienced this before.
And I think Kershaw said it best. Like, so sometimes you just need to stop, soak it up, because you don't know when you're gonna be back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It's 100% true.
Yeah, and sure. Tommy made the trip out there too, dude. And man, dude, he's firing on all cylinders, man.
A little bit of speech. He had a little speech or something.
It was great to see Tommy out there, man.
I know Roberts. I think he got Muncy on FaceTime or something before they cracked all the bottles open. He FaceTimed him and just said what he had to say and involved him. It seems like this is
involved who? Muncy?
Muncy and somebody else. Wow. I forgot who else. Who else was fucking on somebody that's hurt? Fuck, I should know.
Verdugo?
Yeah, Verdugo.
They were there?
Yeah, they were FaceTiming. They were FaceTiming.
Oh, because they weren't there.
Muncy, yeah,
I got you.
Out in Arizona.
They're in Arizona.
And
yeah,
just fucking hey, dude,
that's awesome.
We're not forgetting you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Muncy and Verdugo, big time reason why the Dodgers got off to that hot start. It was because of players like that
fucking
that were
Verdugo. We forgot how good he was.
No, we haven't.
It's not his fault.
I haven't forgotten, man. We missed the guy.
One thing I noticed though in the interviews, dude, every fucking body, there's this kind of sense of brotherhood, we'll call it, in the Dodgers right now. Everybody was like, hey, look, we got here as a team. Everybody's working on all cylinders.
Yeah.
It seems like they're having a lot of fun. The veterans with the young guys with the veterans. They seem to find this perfect balance.
And it seems like the new guys that are coming up, they're seeing the way of the veterans as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Pollock, Turner,
and they're
Kirsch.
They're great veterans too, man. I mean, dude, what better players than to gravitate around? And those guys.
100%.
So it's working out great right now.
Definitely.
Another note that I wanted to go on the game. It was 83 degrees, partly cloudy. No, was the attendance 12,356. 12,000, and probably most of them were all Dodger fans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's yeah. It's a beautiful stadium, I've heard, but I mean, dude, when you don't have when you don't put out a good product out there, I mean, yeah, fans show it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, 12,000. That's a shame. You know what I'm saying? Or where right here we have a great product here in LA, and we're pulling like 45, 50,000 on a daily.
Daily, how many?
Daily.
Sut.
No bobbleheads.
No bobblehead.
Just on a regular Monday night.
No, yeah, I got a last little tidbit.
Go ahead, brother.
On this game 1, the clincher. Last time we played in Camden Yards, 2013, and I think that's the year we started our division winning streak. No, now if you're a superstitious type like I am, if you step over that crack when you're going over the mountain, you know, when you're going into the dugout, I look at shit like that. I'm like, oh, is this our year, Noe?
Yeah, I hear it. You start off that winning streak. You start off the 1 of 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's something. That was the last time we played in Camden.
Yeah.
And we were in Camden, and you know what? And I know we talked about how we were gonna. Well, you know what? I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Let's get right into game 2. Well, let's get right into game 2, brother.
Right,
I mean, after the clincher, everybody always says that you're gonna have a like a hangover of celebrating and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
There's this huge thing with
and you're gonna come out dry.
What was I saying? Drink the beer, spray the champagne. Drink the beer. I kept seeing Turner, and they were like kind of.
They were mixing it up.
I guess they were stressing the fact that some of the rookies were like, they didn't know what to spray or what to drink, and they were like, spray the beer. No, drink the beer, spray the champagne. It's like
they were making it
it was like
a thing.
They're policing the whole fucking celebration.
Oh, they've been there before, brother. So they can speak on that.
True.
Well, yeah, like I said, that takes us to game number 2.
So
the starters was
game
Ross
1
Stripling.
was we won 7-3. I think we were
7-3.
7-3. Okay.
Yeah. So game 2 starters were Ross Stripling, and I forgot the name of the other.
It doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick.
Yeah, he's an Oriole. It doesn't matter. What the fuck? Who gives a fucking fuck?
No, regardless, Stripling was on the mound this time around, and looks like right off the back he did pretty good. He held it down. From what I could see, Orioles only had 1 run after 5 innings, 2 after 6.
Okay.
So that's not too bad. But at the same time, the Dodgers were also dry. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't get they didn't get cracking on the scoreboard until the 6th inning, where they scored 2 runs. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was on a Pollock 2-run shot. Pollock, another guy who's kind of been swinging the bat pretty well lately.
Stay hot.
Stay hot. Stay hot, Pollock, for sure.
You think some fucking Dodgers got a little drunk, no?
Well, I don't
celebration?
Know. You know,
who knows, dude? You think the celebration ended there? I think they fucking
probably.
I think they probably kept it going.
They probably went out in Baltimore. Who knows?
Fuck yeah.
People were also saying that maybe Roberts was gonna put a different lineup, but no, you saw this kind of usual suspects there. Bellinger was in the lineup.
Well, I had game 1's lineup. It was Pollock, Freeze, and Taylor batting third. Interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting. I forgot to mention that.
He had Kike in the 5th.
And this is game 1.
Yeah, Seager and Smith.
Okay.
Smith catching and Peterson DHing. Lux was batting 9. Then game 2, same thing. Pollock, Freeze again, back to back. Dude, Freeze was hitting the ball like a freaking veteran that he is, going the other way. I don't know. No, I think he's one of those like Beatty types who kind of needs to find a way to get in that lineup. I'm not saying as a starter, but at least half the fucking game
maybe during
defensive
maybe when left-hander pitch, and I think that's the reason why Freeze was in the lineup. Now that I remember, I think the guy's name was Means.
Okay, so Ty Block was the pitcher in game 1, left-handed.
Yes.
Game 2,
another left-hander.
John Means. Yes, you're right.
Another left-hander.
Another lefty.
And
Roberts threw fucking bam, kept him in a second.
But trip out. That's another reason why I think the Dodgers were kind of dry, because it's a left-handed pitcher. Ooh. So it took him until the 6th inning to score a couple runs. You know what I'm saying? So here we go again. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the only lefties were Bellinger, Seager, and that was game 2. Bellinger and Seager were the only lefties. Game 1, Peterson was in there in the 8th spot, lefty. So there was 3 lefties.
Which is weird, right? You don't expect to see Peterson in the lineup.
But I kind of like it because, he's... Well, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Game 2, what else you got now?
It was a tight game till game until the 6th inning. So Dodgers tie it with a 2-run shot with Pollock, and then in the 7th inning, I think who got on the mound? I think it was Ferguson. So right after Ferguson had a good showing in the first game, closing it out in the 9th, he goes and pees the bed. He goes and wets the bed. Jonathan Villar, and there's one, I'm listening to the game, brother. I'm at work. I know I'm working late.
Steiner on the call?
No, it's not Steiner. No, I'm listening to the Boston. I like listening to the opposite call.
What the fuck? Where do you hear that? How do you do
on
that?
MLB TV. They have the options where you could listen to either the home call or the road call.
And you listen to the road call?
Yeah.
What's that like? What was that like?
It's pretty cool. I think they had.
Are they biased?
They're obviously biased. I think all teams are biased. They had. I don't know if you've heard of him, but Ben McDonald. He used to be a first-round draft pick back in 1990.
I've heard of Norm McDonald.
Yeah,
Ben
and it's cool. He's cool because he has kind of like a southern accent. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So it's pretty cool to hear him, and he's he calls it how he sees it.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
So I enjoy that broadcast, but
Let me interrupt you. Let me interrupt you.
Go ahead.
The guy that hit that home run, Villar, off of.
That's what I want to talk about.
Off of who?
Off of Ferguson. Yeah, I know.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. Go
what I really wanted to say before you could break that, because I know where you're gonna break down. Jonathan Villar. They kept talking about him, and the first game I'm like, who's BR? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who's BR? Like, I know it's probably like they use JT like a nickname for Justin Turner.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
JV, Justin Verlander.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like, BR. You know what I'm saying? But they were saying BR, but it sounded like BR. Well, it turns out to be Jonathan Villar, and yeah, I heard his name mentioned a lot, and he got a couple hits in the first game maybe, and then obviously the second game he did really well, capped off by that. Go ahead, brother.
Dude, he pimped the shit out of that.
I seen that ball.
Bomb. Which at first it's like, yo, this motherfucker's pimping that shit. Turns out no.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. That home run broke the single season home run record in all of baseball for the season.
Yeah, I don't think he knew that. Like I said, I was listening to the broadcast. They interviewed him after, and he seemed really good. He seems like one of those cool cats. He was
Dominican.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Villar, I don't know.
But I think he had definitely had a strong accent. But he was more excited because he was on the. They chose him to do the post game show. So hey man, I'm just excited to be talking to you guys. It's been a long time, kind of like on that tip. And
poor Orioles have nothing to fucking.
Yeah. So they were talking to him to VR, and they were gonna start breaking down that about that home run stat. 6,106th home run of the season, which breaks the record of overall home runs in a season, and we're still like half a month,
20 games left,
like about 20 games left, man. So we're gonna totally shatter it. They were trying to tell him real quick, brother. They were trying to tell him that stat, but he was saying that he was more excited of that 3-run shot because he broke his single season record of RBIs. So he was more happy of the RBIs, and he had that in his head. He knew it. He knew he had broken his record, so that was another reason why he picked it. Not only that, he hit the shit out of the ball.
He got all of it.
I think it was a 450 foot home run, brother.
Yeah, that shit.
Dude, if you guys see that home run,
if you're gonna pimp it, dude, that shit better be far, and it was fucking. It was far.
That was a bomb of a home run for sure.
6,106 for the season, which totals out. No, I did the math because I'm nerdy like that. 40 home runs average a day. That's how many home runs are being hit. Yeah, on a daily. Give or take.
Yeah, another stat that I heard. That I heard these guys break down, the Oriole broadcast breakdown, was that they had about a certain amount of players that had over 30 home runs, and the
Orioles?
No. A certain amount of players in a season where Major League ball players have 30 or more home runs, and they're about 8 players away from breaking that record. Well, there's probably like 16 players with 28 or 29 home runs.
Yeah, I know Altuve just hit his 27th.
You know what I'm saying? So they're close. They're gonna break the hell out of that record as well, man.
What's going on?
Well, I don't know what's going on.
The ball? Is it the ball?
Everybody's saying the balls, but there's another one more stat. I mean, because these stats, and this is all, this is all I'm referencing the Oriole broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I don't think that's another thing. When you have a WAG team, these are type of stats that you pull up because you got nothing else to talk about. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
it, dude.
Yeah. And another stat I heard, I think Ben McDonald had said that since this is the first year that AAA starts using a Major League Baseball, they shattered their record by 2,200 home runs.
They were using different balls.
They were using different balls. So this is the first year they used the Major League Baseball, and there were already 2,200 and something home runs or something like that. So it sounds right now it sounds crazy but yeah, they've already broken that record.
All that tells me is that whatever speculation there was about the change in the baseballs is like, okay, now for sure.
And that's exactly what his point was trying to say. Like, and you're telling me the balls ain't something going on? Like, yeah.
Fucking commissioner, dude. Is that
Yeah,
Rob Manfred?
man.
Rob Manfred just fucking. Well, we need we need some viewership and we need some ratings, so we're gonna fuck with the ball.
Right.
And then Rawlings will tell you, no, we do the ball the same way every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got to. Where do they make them? Puerto Rico?
The baseballs?
Yeah.
Damn, brother. I don't
Louisville?
know.
I think it's Puerto Rico. I don't know why. I'm thinking
they?
I'm gonna go. I want to go over there and just
you may have to
fucking
Google that real quick, brother.
Let me check a QA. Let me check quality assurance. What's going on here? Okay, what's step one?
Yeah, exactly, brother.
Fuck.
We may need to find out where they make those baseballs at because I have no idea. I never really.
There's a
checked.
cork.
It's one of those Latin American countries, huh?
Some weird shit going on.
A cork.
Game 3. No.
Well, we're real quick, brother. We didn't talk about the result. We're still stuck on. We're still stuck on the 7th inning.
Woo!
So VR hits that 3-run blast. They take the lead. In the 8th inning, I think it was Saravino, who I think is a catcher. He hit a 2-run shot and kind of basically just finished off the game. The Dodgers did wound up getting 1 run in the 9th, but they had runners on, but they didn't really do much.
Off of Beatty, I think hit that. He pulled the shit out of a
brother man.
ball.
Thank you. You mentioned that because I know in the last episode we were talking about how Beatty, when he was back down in OKC, how he asked his coach if he could be coming in during pinch hit situations.
Yeah.
Well, he came in to pinch hit. I forgot for who. I think for Kike, and he had a runner on and he hit a RBI. Single.
Dude, he smoked the shit out of that ball.
Yeah,
dude.
RBI pinch hit single. Very important, brother.
Dude,
very important.
He's like,
and yeah, I think I was driving. I was pumping like I was so happy. I was like, dude, this is exactly what.
Well,
he
now
wanted
that
to
you
do.
know the history.
Yeah, now that you know the history.
It's like,
yeah,
dude, you kind of he has a little extra edge on him.
Exactly.
And to come through like that is like, oh my.
Yeah. God. So basically, we had a mirror final score 7-3 of the night before because the Dodgers had won the first game 7-3. So Orioles this time around won 7-3.
Only in baseball.
Cray, huh?
I'm sorry, only in baseball. I know you fucking win 7-3, you clinch, and then the next day, well, we lost 7-3 because our bullpen gave it up. I think it was Stripling, and then May came in right after him. If I remember correctly, I think I saw May.
May did pitch. Yeah. And I think he pitched well.
And he did good.
He did very well.
It was just broken.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me see. Stripling, May. Then Cali also came in.
Cali did good.
Yeah, although he did have
got a double play.
He had an earned run. He gave up an earned run.
Oh, okay.
And then Ferguson just fucking wet the bed.
Okay.
Garcia, Kolarek, and Floro were your pitchers.
Damn.
That was a lot of pitchers.
Yeah.
Like about 8 pitchers, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitchers.
You know, it's funny, as a manager, like, even though we have this lead, even though we clinched, position players, right? The lineup is one thing.
Yeah.
And then, dude, the bullpen is a whole different
It's a
freaking
different beast,
animal,
man.
dude.
Yeah. It's just a lot of pitchers, man. And
Fuck, I'd hate to be Roberts right
and it's
now.
tough to kind of have them all in sync. Some are going to be good, some are going to be bad. Ferguson's a perfect example. Ferguson was good the first game. Second game, I don't know what the fuck happened.
You know what, Noe? I think as these games goes on, I'm finding more of an appreciation just in general for a manager, but obviously more for Roberts, because he's kind of doing what he's supposed to be doing, in the sense that he's playing around with the lineup. He's trying to see who's getting hot, who's going to go into October.
Yeah.
The hot, and then same with the starters. He's kind of like letting the bullpen kind of do their thing. Okay, who's really struggling? Let's weed them out and let's stick with the good guys.
Yeah.
It seems like he's got this like plan. I want to see what the plan is like on paper, but it seems like, dude, like he's got this formula going where it's like, hey, everybody's getting a chance to fucking to perform.
I see it.
right?
Yeah, it looks like, hey, dude, I gave everybody a chance.
Yeah.
Now this is our postseason roster based on what I saw.
And we have
Bam.
numbers now. We have fucking
numbers
stats to
and-
fucking show for
Yeah,
everything.
so nobody should be crying
Nobody's gonna
at
cry.
the end of the season
I
if
got
they didn't make
number.
the roster.
I give
Yeah,
all you guys a shot.
yeah, and that's what he's doing. Yeah, man, just to put a cap on this second game, Dodgers ended up losing 7-3. Armstrong got the win for the Orioles, and of course Ferguson got the loss for the Dodgers. 11,438 people, so it was less. They had about 12,000 plus. The first game, second game, 11,000, and probably most of them were Dodger fans.
You think they're all seeing the Bengals play? Or who's the football team?
Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens.
But,
Fuck, man, I don't care for football, obviously. I know football season is in full swing.
football season is headed towards its second week.
Okay.
So yeah, it's in full swing. People are just excited right now. It's funny how
It shows though, huh? How like Dodger fans don't. I wonder if the Yankees were in Baltimore, how much? I wonder what those numbers look like. How many Yankee fans?
Yeah,
show
that's a
up?
good question.
Well, it's easy. I would think more.
I would
because
think it would
it's
be
East
up
Coast.
there.
Yeah.
I would think it would be up there. The more East Coast Yankee fans would make the trip over to Baltimore.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? With the Dodgers going over, you're just hoping the Dodger fans do make that trip. The Dodger fans that are already in the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? And there's
Yeah,
probably not
yeah.
too many.
Yeah,
There's-
I
I'm
saw
pretty
some
sure there
Dodger
is.
fans rooting for the Dodgers.
Oh yeah,
I saw a
definitely.
little-
You heard the "Let's Go Dodger" chant and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Is that game 2 now?
That was game 2, brother.
Wrap.
Yeah.
3-7 loss.
7-3 loss. Bam. It's a
okay.
wrap.
Uh,
Which takes us to.
All I get
Go
is
ahead, brother.
I'm always an optimist. So Stripling did his thing, Dustin May did his thing, Kelly did his thing. Beatty came in a pitch-hit situation.
I think that was huge. That's one
Huge.
thing that I
It's
take
like,
away.
dude,
Like, yes,
right.
Beatty came in as a pinch hitter and got an RBI single in the
Bullpen-
ninth.
Yeah, Bullpen kind
Huge.
of let loose a little bit. Well, specifically Ferguson.
Specifically Ferguson. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like okay, but
A
he
night-
did, but he did his thing the night before.
The
so
night
it's
before,
like,
yeah.
I don't know what to make of it.
The
like,
inconsistency, brother.
I guess inconsistent. Yeah,
That's the
back
thing.
to back. It's game 2. What do you got for game 3 now?
Game 3, man.
Mm.
We got our boy.
Let me check.
Oh, yeah, check it out, man.
Because
You mind if I still keep it
yeah,
going?
go for it.
We got our boy Rich Hill back on the bump, brother. And this is the long-awaited return of Rich Hill. They call him Dick Mountain. And this time around, he's in the mix for his comeback. You know, the Dodgers are keeping a very, very close eye on Rich Hill and see how he performs. And man, I wish we're watching Quick Bits right now, and we're just waiting for the highlights.
This fucking show, dude. They're
Yeah,
focusing on everybody, but they already
Well,
showed
look,
these highlights.
yeah,
they already fucking showed.
You know
them.
what killed it, brother?
Fucking
Real quick,
East Coast.
it was the
biased
Oakland versus
motherfuckers,
Houston.
dude.
It was the Oakland versus Houston little
Oh yeah, they were still playing.
live looking that kind of
Yeah.
threw everything off a whack.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because you see where it says heart of the order.
they were about to show the Dodger game, and I was
Yeah, brother. If you don't mind, man, I'll
for
tell
it.
you what
Nah,
happened.
go for it,
So,
go for it. Fuck it.
let me see if I can pull up the.
paint me the picture, Noe.
Oh man, yeah. Well, get ready for this one. So,
oh fuck.
Rich Hill is on the mound. Doesn't make it out of the first inning.
Oh,
Walks in a run.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he ended up getting 2 outs, 2/3 of an inning, brother.
Oh man.
Yeah, I wish I could break down exactly how he did and how he broke it down, or how he did it.
Did you happen to hear the game? On the
I
radio
was
or
hearing
anything?
it. I was at work again. Let me see. Here we go. So yeah, 2/3 of an inning pitch. Allowed 1 run, 1 earned run. He had 2 walks. I think he even hit a pitcher.
He hit a batter or a
He hit a
pitcher?
batter. My bad, brother.
I was gonna say if he hit the pitch,
That sounded funny.
They're in Baltimore, yeah.
Yeah.
They got DH.
The only positive, I guess, if you want to take a positive, is that he had 2 strikeouts, but he couldn't get out of the inning.
2 strikeouts in 1 inning.
Yeah,
but
he
walked
couldn't get out of the
everybody
inning, and he ended up walking. The only run he gave up was the walk. You know what I'm saying?
1 run.
1 run.
And Roberts yanked him.
Yeah, he just looked really shaky. He was throwing a lot of pitches, brother. Let me see if I can give you a total on those pitches, as a matter of fact.
Shit.
But yeah, he just, oh man, he just didn't look good.
Okay.
27 pitches.
Dang.
27 pitches, only 14 strikes.
I don't know. I would think Roberts would kind of let him just like, hey, fuck it, dude, get out.
Well,
of this
remember, dude, they have him with a microscope, bro. He's just coming off an injury. They might have seen something as well. I want to say at the end of the game, I think they were interviewing Martin. This was a Channel 11 game too, brother, which is kind of weird on a Thursday.
Fox?
Yeah, Fox is showing
What
Thursday
the
night.
Fuck is going on?
They're showing Thursday night games on Channel 11,
Okay.
and they're gonna do it again next week with the Cubs and Cards.
Don't watch it.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is, I think Martin had said that they had seen something, but with his leg this time around.
Oh.
I don't know if it was arm or his leg, but they had seen something. So I think they just pulled the plug. Like, nah, dude, we're just not gonna let it. They're not gonna let him get hurt or anything like that. They felt like Roberts and Honeycutt didn't want to reveal what kind of pitch count he was on. Maybe he was on like a 40 pitch count, and they just weren't liking what it was going to turn out to be.
True.
Especially with the bases loaded and he not finding the strike zone, ended up walking walking a run in, and they were probably like, yeah, that's enough. Maybe we'll give him another shot later.
You gotta understand one thing, though. Hill, he's not 23. He's not fucking a fresh arm like Dustin May and all these guys. He's what, 39? How old is he?
38, 39.
So it's like if your leg is, I see why Roberts can pull the plug on somebody like Hill, because he's a lot older.
And if that's the case, you still got a couple more games where you could try him out. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And
Clean slate.
You know what? Yeah, it's a clean slate. Maybe right away they just didn't like the way the ball was coming out of his hand.
Yeah.
They know Rich Hill pretty well.
Definitely.
I'm pretty sure Honeycutt knows him pretty well, and he's like, nah, he just doesn't have it.
Honeycutt,
You know what I'm saying?
sure.
He's like, no, he just doesn't have it. We're not gonna let him get demoralized probably more than he already is. You know how much of a competitor Rich Hill is, so I'm pretty sure he's super upset.
Definitely, yeah. But
You know
I think a good manager and a good pitching coach are the ones who would rather pull a pitcher one inning too early, or one pitch or one out too early, rather than one out too late.
Correct.
Especially with a guy like Rich Hill, who's, you see it on the mound every single time. He's got this fucking attitude and this fucking persona and charisma about him. Like, he's trying to, he's got his money, I think. I don't think he's trying to. He's pitching with his fucking heart and his fucking emotions on his sleeves every single time. And for somebody like that, it's like, yeah, you got to be kind of like, okay, I see it. I see why they yanked him out. Damn, what do you make of it, though?
I honestly, I haven't heard Roberts, or I haven't heard from Hill either. We started kind of doing this before I heard all that, but outside looking in, I think something mechanically was probably startling them. Like, he just doesn't have it. Let's get him out before he hurts himself.
Okay.
Which, if that's the case, smart, good for them.
Yeah. Dude, we got more. Like you said, we got more games. Throw them in there.
Clean slate.
Maybe a different team, Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
well, that's Rich Hill in the first. Fuck. What about the game? No.
Dodger lineup was Peterson, Beatty. They had Pollock DHing.
Pollock in the third spot.
Damn. Bellinger, fourth spot. Seager.
Hey, Noe. One thing I noticed. I have to stop you.
Go ahead.
Turner, what's up?
Turner,
he hasn't played the series.
Yeah. He sat out again. I think he's kind of
calf, elbow, arm,
he's got some
hand.
sort of injury. I'm not sure what
Drunk?
it is, brother.
Give me something.
No, he's got some injury. I heard he had an MRI on whatever it's bothering him.
On something.
And it came back negative. So that's a good sign. So right now, the best thing you could do to Turner is just give him some rest. Okay. Every now and then, maybe have him pinch hit. Yeah. If he's feeling good. But just take it easy with Turner.
Dude, they had Taylor at third.
They had Taylor at third. Brother, is Beatty a lefty / righty? Does he throw right? I want to say, or is he a complete lefty?
You know what? I don't fucking know.
Because I could, let me see, man. I need to pull this up. Was Beatty was playing third base.
Who's playing third?
Beatty.
Today?
Matt Beatty, right there. Matt Beatty was at third base spot. Batting second.
I'll take it. I like it. Dude,
I was hearing
I'll take 2 errors for fucking 4 at-bats.
Brother, man, I was hearing it. I was like, Beatty at third? Is that right? Mm-hmm. And then I started saying, I know he bats left-handed, but does he throw left-handed, right-handed? I was just kind of like, well, yeah, I guess
he throws right-handed. Yeah.
Of course.
He's not a full lefty.
Yeah, man. So, 2 hits by Bellinger. Bellinger got an RBI. I don't know. Everybody else kind of just had one hit. If I'm correct, the Dodgers had six hits to Baltimore's 2 hits. They
Sounds
had
like
a 3
a win to
spot.
me.
They had a 3 spot in the 6th inning,
Uh-huh.
and wound up winning 4-2.
Oh, okay.
So luckily they won the series. Another important thing. Go ahead, brother.
Did Jansen get the save?
Here we go.
Okay.
Jansen came in tonight.
Talk to me. What do you
I
got?
watched that inning. Dude,
How do you
throwing
look?
96, brother.
96.
He was heating it up.
Yeah, that's
And-
not him.
and-
That's the radar again.
No, well, his cutter was cutting, brother.
Oh, you
His
saw
cutter
it?
was cutting
You can
good.
see it?
He threw a few breaking pitches as well. There was a couple
Oh.
pitches where Martin and him were kind of like, dude,
Shaking off.
no, where the umpire wasn't giving him the strike.
Oh, okay.
Close,
Okay.
but it was more. I saw more of a framework for Martin.
Was it Angel Hernandez?
I don't know who it was.
Fucking guy.
Regardless, I thought Jensen looked sharp.
Okay.
If I'm correct, he struck out 2, and the last hitter popped up to, I think, center field to Kike.
He had nobody out like in at
No,
third or
nobody
second?
got on.
Okay.
Nobody got on.
Okay.
Clean slate.
He didn't have to
9.
box somebody over.
No. And like I said, you take it with a grain of salt with a team like the Orioles. You know what I'm saying? Because they're down in the dumpsters. But if it means you regaining your confidence, then so be it. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, this is.
And
yeah.
these are teams that you do want to regain your confidence. It's kind of like going to Coors Field as a hitter, where
Oh,
you
yeah.
kind of want to reset your hitting and get your confidence up.
I'll say
You know what I'm saying?
recharge the batteries.
Where you want to recharge the batteries.
The
And I think,
lithium.
if anything, like I said, we were hoping for a sweep.
Mhm.
We didn't get the sweep. I was upset. I was really upset that we didn't get it, especially that second game. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Well, it was a
7-3.
bullpen. It was a bullpen.
It was a bullpen, but
Starters, everybody did their thing.
I think besides that hiccup, the bullpen was pretty good.
Yeah.
Besides
It
Ferguson,
was just
fucking it
Ferguson,
up.
really, and it was a 3-run shot.
It was a
It
3-run
was
shot.
like one blow, really.
So they did pretty well.
It's a right hook.
You know what I'm saying?
Right hook to the chin that fucking.
So yeah, this series, like I said, VR. I kind of learned a little bit about Jonathan VR. Seems like a fun player.
We won't forget him because he single-handedly broke the record.
6,106
I always remember
home
that.
runs,
Yeah,
yeah.
6,106 VR. Pimped the shit out of it. 455.
And it was a blast.
blast.
That would have been
into
dope if it
fucking-
was a
yeah.
Dodger hit the home run. But you know what? A blast like that, yeah.
Yeah.
VR.
The Orioles
Jonathan
need
VR.
the Orioles need some sort of fucking frosting.
Yeah.
To fucking
Bueller clinches game 1 in dominant fashion.
look sharp for sure.
Look sharp.
Yeah.
Seager kept his hot hitting streak.
Home run to the left, home run to the right.
Gavin Lux hit his first home run.
Lugs hit his home. Yeah. Yeah.
Game 2, Rush Stripling did pretty well.
Beatty off the pinch hit.
Beatty off the pinch hit.
Dude.
Gets a clutch ninth inning RBI single.
I think Martin. I think I know catcher. Fuck, I'm blanking on his
Austin?
name. Austin Barnes. I think he started one game, and I think Russell started another, and I think Will Smith started another. So don't quote me on that, but I think everybody started a game.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. And then I think Peterson got the start the first game against a lefty. I don't know what his numbers were. I don't know if he got a few hits or not, but it's kind of good to see. You have to throw him in
Yeah.
there against lefties, right, Noe?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, you can't. How do you get better against a lefty? Well, you got to face a lefty. You got to fucking keep facing lefties and
Yeah.
keep getting hits or striking out or whatever. You got to practice.
Practice. Well,
Not the
speaking of
game.
bullpens, obviously with Rich Hill's quick exit, Cloric came up right away. Also, Yimi Garcia, Tony
Ye-
Gonsolin.
Yimmy's like this quiet guy, just under the radar, does his job, and then just like disappears off into the sunset,
Right.
into the ocean. Just like, okay, yeah, Yimmy. I forget Yimmy's in the bullpen, no?
Yeah, Gonsolin came up, pitched three scoreless. No, he gave up 1 run, 3 innings. Maeda then came in, which kind of surprised me because I thought I heard Maeda was gonna start in New York, but then again, Roberts has been pulling people in and out, so Maeda came in, Baez came in as well. These are all scoreless outings. Urias came in, pitched well,
Oh.
scoreless outing, and then obviously Jensen to close it out. 8 total pitchers used.
Okay.
So that means tomorrow.
Let me talk about that.
Go ahead,
Tomorrow
brother.
we got the Mets. We're still in the
good
East
series.
Coast. We have
and the Mets are in the mix right now, brother.
Yeah,
in
if
the wild
you're
card.
if you're a pitcher, if you're a fan of pitching, if you like pitches in general, and you fucking like low ERAs and high strikeout fucking pitchers, you gotta watch this series. First game
Starting tomorrow, brother.
Clayton Kersh with a 13-5, going for win number 14 against Noah Syndergaard.
Thor.
The Thor man. Kersh is gonna beat him.
How about this next one?
Hyun-Jun Ryu and his 2.45 ERA, which should be lower.
Still great.
Yeah, still good.
Still good, great
Still
ERA.
the lowest, I think, maybe, right?
Well, what does his counterpart have?
Oh,
Who's he facing?
Jacob DeGrom
Ooh.
at 2.70. So they're neck
They're
to
right
neck.
there.
Yeah.
That's a great matchup too.
Woo.
Matchup of ERAs.
Third game, Walker Bueller,
Woo.
who looked sharp the first game. Zach Wheeler.
What's Wheeler's
4.21, 11-7.
Yeah. Man, Dodgers they got their 1, 2, 3.
Dang. Yo, this is what
you could
correct me
expect.
if I'm wrong.
With the exception of the order. I mean, if it's
would
up
you
to
have?
me, I know who would be your game one. Depending on
Is it Kersh?
depending on how the September goes. No, depending on the September, it's either between Ryu and Walker.
Is this the first year? Sorry. Is this the first year that Kershaw's not the number one, like,
No.
instantly?
Dude, but
What was
he's
it,
a
last
strong number 3, brother. To have, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Is this the first year where Kershaw's not number one in your mind?
No.
Last year was the same. Who was your first? Who was the first? Was it Bueller? I think Bueller was, right?
I think Bueller, yeah.
Deep down in our hearts, we wanted Kersh.
Yeah,
but
I think everybody
yeah,
knew
it's like,
Bueller
no,
was
Bueller.
Bueller's
We
our new
need
number
Bueller, our
one.
number
He was a
one.
golden child. And this time around, with Ryu doing what he did, I think he, you know,
You think Ryu edges out Bueller
Well,
and Kersh?
with his last performances, his last 5-6 games,
I know it doesn't help.
that's hurting him. I
So
think
who's your number one starter in the playoffs
right now?
Tell
Probably Walker Bueller, based on his last performance.
Fucking baseball, huh?
Yeah.
Forget 162. What'd you do for me
But
last
it depends
game?
what he does on Sunday as well. So regardless, awesome pitching matches
Woo!
coming up in New York.
Damn.
And this is a potential playoff team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're in
And
the
this
hunt.
is
And they're hot.
This
You know
is
what I'm
noteworthy too. You know, there's an NL team, right? Forget the DH. You know,
Yeah.
that's a whole different topic. But NL versus NL, we'll see how Roberts manages his pinch hitters, manages Kersh in the 6th, 7th, the pitch count.
Right.
We're gonna pay attention to all that shit. How many fucking pitches did he throw? You know, if he comes up to bat and there's a runner at second on a tie game, what are you gonna do?
Who's his guys that he's bringing in from the bullpen?
Matt Beatty, I hope, as a pinch hitter.
Well,
if he's not
as far as
starting.
from the bench, but
Hey,
from the
aside
bullpen.
from Beatty, I want Freeze. I think Freeze is the next Beatty for me.
Yeah.
If it's not Beatty, a 23-year-old is gonna be a fucking 38-year. I don't know how old fucking.
Well,
Freeze
keep in
is.
mind too, you have Muncy in the rehab, just waiting, getting better, and
I'm going with what we have right now.
correct. Okay.
Muncy's not in the mix, so I don't want to worry about it. But dude, I think there's something about Beatty and Freeze that they just stick out to me like sore thumbs. And I don't know if it's just the type of hits they're getting, the type of like how hard they're hitting the ball, both Freeze and Beatty. I'll take those guys any day in a pinch hit situation.
Yeah. I know you want to check the camera,
No,
brother.
it's done.
Oh,
done. So we're all audio now.
Cool, brother. Well, like I said, next this Friday, actually tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday should be some great baseball being played in New York.
Are we back on Sunday night for number? Yes, he says.
Yeah,
Number
be on the lookout.
16.
Sunday would be a target date for sure.
Cool.
The wrap
Cool,
up
cool,
of
cool, cool.
the wrap up of Game 3 from New York, and if I'm correct, brother, it's an ESPN game.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
You know, I like hearing A-Rod's commentary and
Oh, yeah.
Mendoza and
Matt.
who's the other guy?
Matt.
Is it Crook?
Matt, brother, Matt B.
Oh, Vasgersian.
Matt Baskerjan and
Uh,
Buster. Don't forget about
Yo,
Buster.
where else are you gonna get this type of fucking commentary and recap, where we fucking say that Matt Beatty is a shit? Huh?
Right here,
Huh?
chin music, yo.
Episode 15.
Hey, brother,
What's up?
we rocked the whole show with no shirt and a tank top.
Holy. Why'd you tell me I had no shirt? I'll tell you why I had no shirt.
What was it, bro?
We clinched it. Number 7.
There-
Straight. 7 straight, homie.
Now we get to chill, brother.
Woo, we chilling. We out here. We ain't hard to
Ain't
find.
hard to find. Chin music, episode 15.
Gonzo.
Peace.
Late.